folks, this is Iratron. Hope you're doing great. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And I really hope you guys have been doing well. I know I've been super quiet for the past 6 months, and there's a lot that goes into that, and I can spend a lot of time voicing my discrepancies against YouTube and their policies and all that good stuff. So I'll just keep it brief. Basically, what had happened is we had posted about nearly 800 videos to this channel. A lot of things that we just enjoy playing, like Terraria, and some older games like Super Nintendo and all that good stuff, and things that just make me happy, and I was hoping that would make you guys happy and everything. Anyways, what had taken place was, all of a sudden I started receiving some strikes on some of my videos, and like the most random ones, like Rambo and Battlefield, and the only explanation that I received was that no one likes spam. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever dealt with YouTube before, but there's no one to reply to, there's no one to reach out to for help, for clarification, and that kind of thing. And so all of a sudden, I received all these strikes, and that was it. I could not post any videos to my channel, and I was able to get like a few of them in before like the cutoff window, and yeah, so that's why I created the second channel, the first 5, where we've been pretty much playing Super Nintendo games, knocking out the first 5-10 minutes of them, and that kind of thing. And but fortunately, 6 months ago, right before the cutoff date, I received a notification saying that after 6 months, you should be able to post again, possibly. And I received a notification just today saying, hey, everything is good to go. You can resume posting. I checked my account. It's in fantastic condition, no issues, and anything like that. And so, guys, it brings me huge pride, and it makes me incredibly pleased and happy that I can once again post videos and everything. So what we're going to do tonight is we are going to start with our favorite game, Terraria. Of course, we're going to be talking about version 1.3 that just rolled out for the PC, and we're going to go through the massive changelog. I don't know if you guys have had an opportunity to go through it line by line, but I know that I have not been. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through it, we're going to talk about everything in detail, and as we're going through, we're going to break this up into sections so we don't make this video too crazy long. And what I'd like for you to do is call out like some of the changes that really speak to you, that you really enjoy, and all that good stuff, and then post down below. I'll be able to talk to you as I'm at work, especially using some of the new apps that came out for Android. Yeah, it allows me to easily be able to reply to your messages and all that good stuff, and so I'm really excited about being able to use that. Anyways, here we go. So we're going to be talking about Terraria version 1.3, the changelog. We will start with the features and mechanics, and we're going to go through the massive list, and we'll start up our video tomorrow talking about some of the other changes and that kind of thing, and we'll end with or around the new items that have been introduced. Speaking of which, I am very, very happy to announce that we have our hands on the brand spanking new all items map. The thing is super awesome. There are boatloads of brand new 1.3 items that we will cover, so look forward to those videos and everything. And here we go. So features and mechanics that have been introduced to 1.3. We have new revamped town NPCs. They now sit, avoid monsters, socialize, avoid sitting near chests, and they fight back against threats. Now, Graves and I, we were playing the other day. That's my son, if you guys don't know. And we noticed that the NPCs were attacking back. They were knocking out slime, like little slimes that were racing around. It's pretty awesome. So, opening and closing chests is now animated. We noticed that as well, as we're right here. You can now join multiplayer games through Steam. Now, I am not playing my version through Steam, but if you are, I'd like to know how that has been treating you, and if you like the new dedicated servers and everything. You can also save your game and your characters, your worlds, to Steam. That's pretty awesome. There are new achievements and everything like that have been introduced through Steam as well. So it means nothing to me. When it comes down to achievements, what I like to do is play on the Xbox. I can't help it. I have the PlayStation 3, the 4, the Vita. I have the Xbox 360, the Xbox One. And my favorite thing in this world when I'm playing games is unlocking achievements. When my YouTube account went offline, I just like, man, I don't know what else to do. well, maybe I'll play some games. So I started really getting back into Xbox games, and I was able to bump up my achievement score from like 9,000 to almost 12,000 right now. So I'm pretty excited about that. Anyways, the character select screen has been revamped. It shows additional information, like when your character was created, shows exactly what they're wearing and all that good stuff, and some like health and, you know, mana statistics and whatnot. That's pretty cool. It looks really different. We'll show you more of that here in just a little while. Not in this video, but in the upcoming. Anyways, you can now toggle between screen capture mode by pressing F1, and it allows you to take much larger screenshots, so a higher resolution. You know, my biggest pet peeve with playing and capturing video from the PC game is that everything is just so small, whereas in the console edition it's a little bit larger and you have the ability to zoom in. I really like that. Anyway, so I'm kind of toying with some ideas on how to make that larger for us. Anyways, your abilities while mounting have been enhanced, so fishing and attacking while mounted are possible. Okay, I really can't speak to that, but if you can, I'd love to hear about it, so post down below. Also, you can disable the blood and gore, and I'm not certain if by default it's disabled, because I noticed the other day when I was firing it up that mine was set to off. So I enabled it personally. That's my thing. So yeah, if you know the answer to that question, post down below, please. Anyways, you can now find the Skeleton Merchant underground. He has some unique items to sell if you catch him at the right time. So I don't know what the items are per se. So again, if you know, post down below. There are several new appearance options available during the character creation. I have yet to go through that, so that would be very interesting. Maybe we'll do that in one of our upcoming videos. Yeah, note to self. So, enemy banners now empower players nearby when facing the same enemy displayed on the banner. So that is such an awesome addition to this game. I think it's great how you could have, you know, you could be flying a banner that has an enemy pictured, and then you would actually gain abilities, be able to like take off additional attack points and that kind of thing. That's really super cool. So worlds now keep track of how many enemies have been killed and reward banners for every 50 kills. That's awesome. The server will announce which player got the 50th kill. Okay. So again, that's a welcome addition, I suppose. When chatting with other players using the chat bar, you can now link items by pressing shift link click. So basically, shift and the left mouse button on the item you wish to share. I love having the ability to share items that way. That is so cool. Yeah, I may have to get into playing Terraria online on the PC. Yeah, you guys have to tell me what you think about that. Anyways, the Angler awards money. Okay. You now remove spawn points by right-clicking your bed. Huh, that's interesting. Can you speak to that? If so, post down below. You now give fishing rewards every 5 turns and versus the previous requirement of 10. You really can't speak to that either. The game will now tell you how much money you have dropped upon death. That's pretty awesome because I've always wondered about that. It's always really thrown me off, especially when playing the console version. And I never really paid that much attention to the money in my pockets until, you know, after I died a couple thousand times and I looked and I didn't have any money left. So, yeah, that's a nice addition. I always fail to take the money out of my pocket and put it in the safety deposit closet. Yeah, note to self. Anyways, the player's last death location is shown on the map, aiding the retrieval of lost money and or items. That is awesome. Normally I had to rely on navigating through all my trenches and, you know, all my mining handiwork to attempt to locate my body and my remains. So, strange plants can now be located and given to the dye trader for new dye rewards. Okay, I wonder what kind of strange plants were introduced. Maybe we'll read about that down below. So, information accessories now work from the player's inventory versus needing to be equipped, and stats can be shared with players around you. That's pretty awesome. So if you're playing multiplayer and somebody has a certain accessory that provides information, let's say on like depth or coordinates, that information will become available to them. I like that quite a bit. Dressers can now be used as chests. Click the bottom of the dresser will still open the color changing menu. So that's pretty awesome. And that's the way it should be. I mean, if you want to dump all your gear into a dresser, You know, in real life, that's how it would work. So therefore, in Terraria, that's how that works. So I'm pretty pleased about that. You can now purchase items using all money in your character storage, including money in your inventory, piggy bank, and safe. I don't know why saying piggy bank always throws me off. Maybe I have like a southern twang to it. I don't know. You'll have to tell me. You can now throw hammer traps to change their direction of fire. Deleting a world or character will now move it to the recycling bin versus permanently deletion. Windows only. That's awesome. That is awesome. I wish YouTube had a recycling bin when you accidentally delete videos. Yeah, enough on that. Let's just say that happened here recently and there's no way to obtain them once they've been deleted and retain them. Restore them. Bosses now have mini-map icons, which is great because how many times have we summoned a boss? Let's say like the giant slime, and you have no idea where it is. You can hear him, you can't see him, so that would help out. Bubbles and lava immunity bars now appear above your head. Sounds great. They've added the ability to favorite items by pressing Alt left click. Favorite items cannot be quick trashed, quick stacked, or deposited. Okay. Excuse me. Added an inventory button to quick stack to all nearby chests, making inventory management quicker. Okay. Quick stack now creates new stacks in your chests for items you have in inventory if applicable. Okay, so that really doesn't mean too much to me right now. If this is something that you're just absolutely head over heels about, and it's just a game-altering addition, post down below. The die system has been overhauled to improve the general appearance of all dies. You know, I think that is such an amazing addition. I think we saw that back in 1.2, maybe some of the pre-1.2 content kind of spoke to them. But just the sheer amount of customization options when it comes to that is overwhelming. So beautiful job there, fellas. Crafting grid button now has new graphics for toggling. The smart cursor now works for paintbrush, the paint roller, the paint scraper, buckets, alchemy, acorns, and the actuators. So I like that. The smart cursor is a welcome addition for sure, you know, especially if you're used to playing the console version, right? Platforms will now automatically place as stairs if placed appropriately using the smart cursor. And you can now right-click tiles when the mouse is hovering on them in the smart cursor mode. So that's pretty awesome as well. Anyways, guys, that is all of the brand new features and mechanics to Terraria version 1.3 on the PC. Definitely post down below. Let us know your thoughts on these additions and everything. I'd love to hear about it. And guys, I hope you have a fantastic night. Head over to our Facebook page if you like the social media thing, and make certain that you stay tuned for our upcoming videos. And if you like retro Super Nintendo games and everything, you need to head over to our other channel where we've been playing some classics, and we have the intentions of going through every single Super Nintendo game out there. It's pretty awesome. Guys, have a great night. We'll talk to you soon. Hoorah!
Rock like this, rock like that. Go ahead and get your grown man on. Drop it like this, drop it like that. Go ahead and get your grown woman on. Give me a bag of good and a blunt to drink, cause everyone too tough to be rocking like this. So come on, shake the roll up, come on, shake loose your stress. I got a 50 yak and I can't miss my chance, cause shorty looking too good with the way she dance. So come on, shake the roll up, come on, shake loose your stress.